Help me.
Hey, chat. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Man, it's rainy today. It's all like all miserable outside, all rainy. I don't mind it, man. It's quite nice if you're inside and it's warm, but like much better than boiling to death. Suffering. I mean, that's just England for you, ain't it? How would you like to suffer today? Would you like to overheat, or would you like to dissolve in the rain? Pick your poison. We were supposed to get a hurricane and all we got was hotness. Yeah, I saw that. Apparently there's a hurricane like going over America or something. Tornado. Scary. Luckily we don't get any of that stuff here. I don't know. I don't even know the last time England had a tornado. In fact, disaster was probably the meteor hitting England back in the dinosaur age. Like, I honestly don't remember. Like, I guess we have flooding quite a bit, I guess. But apart from that, like, we don't get hurricanes. There's no volcanoes in England, not that I know of. I don't know. Maybe England's built on top of a volcano, and like maybe one day the whole of England is just gonna blow up. Hopefully that day is fairly soon. But we'll see. We'll see. It's supposed to be 45 degrees C there. Where I'm at today. Damn. It's been raining all day over in Texas. Yeah, I swear there's like a hurricane over Texas. Something like that. Something heat death of Texas. Dude, Texas is like the only American state that I can point to at the map. That and Florida are the only two states that I know. The rest of them, who knows, man, who knows? What about Nevada? I don't know where Nevada is. I honestly don't. Yeah, I'm not a true New Vegas fan or whatever, but I'm not doing a state geography test. I honestly only know like one state. Also, half the states are like south or north. Like, why can't they just become one state? No. Why do they have to be two states with like south and north? Are they stupid? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I need to reset the timer. There we go. The only ones that matter are Florida and Texas. It's just true. Do we do all of the... We did do all of these. We can do the dog fight, I guess. Should be easy enough. Ohio? Yeah, like, I know what Ohio is. I don't know where it is on the map. Texas? I can name quite a few states. It's just I can only point where they are on the map. Only some of them, like 2 of them. Europe is easy, except the Balkans. I mean, I did a Europe countries test the other day, and the only countries I couldn't get were the Balkans, like, area. West Europe, I named almost every country except like Amsterdam or Netherlands or whatever it's called. But yeah. Bortus, thank you. Thank you for the follow, dude. You're doing well today. You're good. Hey, Ammonia. Hope you're doing well today as well. Yeah, welcome everyone though. Hope you're all doing well today. Welcome everyone. Hey, Gun. Amsterdam is a country? Nah, it is. Trust me. Trust me, I know. Streamer always knows best. Because if I'm not right, then that means I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong, so... I must be right. I feel like that's flawless logic, no? No, I know nothing. I know I can't name the Eastern European states. States. Oh yes, the Eastern European states, yes. Eastern European countries. I honestly can't name them. I suck at geography. Out of town, so I have to watch on mobile. Oh, my condolences. I'm so sorry that you have to use Twitch mobile. I feel bad for you now. United Eastern European States. Imagine if Europe was just one country. Imagine if it was just the country of Europe. That would be interesting. Wasn't that what the British were trying to do a long time ago? Isn't that basically what they wanted to do? Just make every European country the British. England. Everything is England. The EU functions somewhat similar to the USA with states. Kind of, except the only difference is the EU doesn't have like a grand leader, right? You know, America has a president. It has one president of America. There's not really a president of EU. Found expert tools in the second Yellow stash in Red Forest? Hell yeah, dude. I can't remember what the chances. It's like 25% in Red Forest. Actually, I think it's a bit higher. I know, expert tools. I say it's quite low in Red Forest. I think they wanted to make everything England, yeah. Wouldn't it be a lot simpler if there were no countries? Just one big country. What if the world was one country? Wouldn't life be easy? Clueless. Super Earth. Hey, hi Noon. Hope you're doing well today. Man, PPSH, my beloved. I love the PPSH. Base gun. No countries, just the world? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I guess we do. Well, the thing is that to our knowledge, there aren't other worlds. You know, we haven't colonized any other world, nor do we know of the existence of other creatures on other worlds. You know, not saying they don't exist, but like we don't know of them. So I guess there's not really any reason to call us, you know, the world, because well, we're the only ones to our knowledge. Who would rule? Me. I would be the leader of the world. We all know that. We all know that Twitch streamers are among the most intelligent species on Earth. Clueless. Therefore, I shall be the ruler of the world. They changed the brain scorcher. I went through there yesterday and it was all monolith. Yep. Monolith now spawn on the entry to the brain scorcher. Which means you actually don't have to deal with the bloodsuckers anymore because they get killed by monolith instantly. Oh, hello game, can I have my game back? Thank you. Right next to Discord mods, true. Nah, chat knows. Chat is lawyers and doctors and world leaders. True. Any world leaders in chat? Do we have any world leaders in the chat right now? There's a game called Surround Dead. It could be up your alley. It has a lot of Stalker taco mechanics and vibes. Sounds interesting. The brain scorcher change makes it easier. That's questionable because I would disagree with that. I would say it makes it harder because now you have to kill Monolith. You have to clear out the whole brain scorcher of Monolith on a timer. You got what, 11 minutes to kill every single Monolith in the brain scorcher. Whereas previously, the timer, you know, during the timer you only had to kill what, 3 bloodsuckers. But now you have to kill all of the Monolith within the time. So I think it's a lot harder now. There's a timer, yeah. As soon as you enter the brain scorcher, 11-minute timer starts, and you have to turn it off before the timer runs out. And the only way to turn it off is to kill pretty much every Monolith soldier since they're in the way. Unless you have the invisibility artifact, which, well, it's quite rare. President of Nicaragua. Where is that? Is that an African country? Or was that South America? I can't remember. The EU has a president? No, I mean, yeah, but he's not like, I don't know, he's not like as controlling as like American president, right? He can't just say like, he can't just say something like, from tomorrow, iPhones are going to be banned, right? And every single EU country has to follow it without like question. And sure, okay, the president of America probably can't also do that, but like, I don't know, I feel like the president of America has a lot more control than the president of the EU. South America. Last time I wiped it, there was no timer, maybe a redone thing? No, the brain... Oh, maybe a redone turns off the timer, yeah, maybe. Because the brain scorcher timer is it's a vanilla anomaly thing. So, I don't know, maybe a redone messes with it. I've never been to South America. I think that's the only continent haven't been to. Yeah. Yeah, South America is the only continent I haven't been to. If you don't count, I don't know, Antarctica or whatever. Never been there. The president of Germany exists and also has very few powers. I mean, quite a lot of countries have presidents. It's not just America that has a president. EU is not a central governing body over the country, it's more of economic and foreign policy. But not 100% though, I'm a stubborn, self-centered typical America. So yeah. You know, the president of the fast food secret club. US president still has to go through House and Senate to pass stuff. Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like he'd have a lot more power over America than, say, the you know, the EU president. I think the word president has 2 different terms, right? Like I don't know. Like the EU president, the word president means something slightly different than American president. There are plenty of laws that were implemented internally in Unreal Engine. No way. Do you mean EU? It's kind of like the monarchy of England. Like I'm probably gonna go missing for saying this. Like there's gonna be a white van out my door, but the king is a king, right? Yeah, the king of England does basically nothing. you know, in terms of like politics and economics, right? Whoever is the ruler of England is purely like a pretty face of England, right? Like the whole king and queen sort of deal is mainly like a tourist thing, right? It's a tourist trap. They don't actually have like any power. I mean, obviously they have more power than the average civilian, but they don't actually do anything in terms of politics and all that stuff. They kind of just sit there in their castle in Buckingham Palace looking pretty, right? And they do a bunch of like social stuff to look good on the news. Well, hopefully look good on the news, close. So yeah. United States is a single country and EU is not. No, I know that. We were talking, someone said in chat that that was the point that we were making. Someone said in chat that United States and its states is similar to EU and its countries. That's what we were talking about. They were relating, you know, America and its states to EU and its countries. They can suspend parliament. I think they can do something like that, but again, like if they try to do something like that, they probably will just get, I don't know, executed or something. Like I guess in theory they have a lot of power. I need meds. Like in theory they have a lot of power, but like if they actually try to do anything like that, they'll get stopped like immediately. Like if they were to, I don't know, if they were to try and abolish the parliament or something and make it so that only they can control the whole country, like say they wanted to try and get rid of, you know, the prime minister and get rid of the whole parliament and all that, and they wanted to become a dictator as such, like obviously they're not going to be able to do that. They're going to be stopped pretty quickly. The thing about the royal family I already knew as an outsider, so I don't know it's unknown. Sorry? The thing about royal family I already knew as an outsider, so I don't think it's unknown. What do you mean? Hold on a sec. Wait a minute. There we go. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like being in the royal family would be kind of lame though. Like it's not like you have a choice, to be fair, but like I mean, what do they even do all day? They have to attend stupid like events and pretend to be interested. Like, oh yes, today we're going to go stand out in the open for hours on end to celebrate, I don't know, Easter. You don't think it's a big secret that they are tourist attractions? Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. Yeah, it's just, yeah, they just, I don't know. I guess it just comes from like, you know, once upon a time they used to have tons of power. Like the king or queen used to be literally the ruler of England, and yeah, I guess like a lot of that power has just gone since the good old days. Back in 1666, I remember those years fondly. Following me? Yeah. Yeah, who knows? They have enough money to play with corgis all day. Yeah, I guess that's kind of based. It's kind of based. Although the thing, I guess the point I'm getting at is they're expected to do something, right? Like if you're the son of the king, you know, if you're in the royal family, you're not really allowed. You're not really gonna sit and play video games all day, right? Like you're expected to go. You're expected to touch grass. How dare they? I've never done that before. I think what I'm trying to say is it must be a very socially exhausting to be a part of the royal family. You know, constantly having to do these events. Do you know the British monarch can't cast a vote? Really? I guess it makes sense. I guess. Kinda. Back in the good old days, aren't you like 22 or something? I don't even know how old I am anymore. I've lost count. I'm younger than that, though. Do you have a slight stutter when using Svarog for the first time after entering a new level? Svarog? I could test it. Yes. Yes, there was a noticeable stutter there. Avoid inbreeding. Yeah, I guess. A rival thing, I think. Ah. Yeah, not that I ever hunt for artifacts anyway. Is this a new Gamma update installed? If so, what's new? Unfortunately, no. There hasn't been a Gamma update for a hot minute now. Spicy minute. So anything that you see that's new is probably just a mod that I installed. Dude, I'm gonna die of old age before the camera updates again. Live a fulfilling life before the next camera update. Play the entirety of GTA 6 before the next camera update. Being king doesn't need to have a driver's license. Yeah, which, I mean, I guess it's like a traditional thing. To be fair, I don't think they drive much anyway. I would imagine that they probably get chauffeured everywhere. So they probably don't do much driving, like, themselves. And I also presume that they still get driving lessons. Like, they probably still know how to drive, in case they actually need to. It's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, here's your driving license. Just go onto the open road, do whatever you want. Like, they're definitely still taught how to drive, in case they need to. I feel like, I mean, there's not really any way to prevent it, but I swear, I feel like the driving test is kind of luck based, right? Like, obviously you can just be a shit driver, but I feel like there's quite a big element of luck when you do your driving test on like how other people around you drive. Because if everyone drives perfectly around you, then you're less likely to make a mistake, right? But if everyone is pulling out in front of you and cutting you off, then even though it's not your fault necessarily, I feel like you can still fail easily even though it's not your fault. Because again, that's the thing with driving tests as well. Like there's some times in driving tests where you can get failed when it's just not your fault. Just because, like, I don't know, you're in a bad place at the wrong time. Easier to pass it in a small town too. Yeah. I luckily, okay, without doxing myself, luckily my driving test, I didn't have to do it in a city, you know? Like I didn't have to do my driving test in London or something. Luckily. I would hate to do a driving test in London. But, yeah, living in a smallish town definitely helps. It's not all luck. You know, there's still an element of, you know, you actually need to know how to drive, but there's definitely elements of luck that can screw you over. I'm actually gonna go hunt these guys down, I think. And they're fighting. Ex and current US presidents aren't allowed to drive. It's wild to me that the elderly don't have to retake driving tests here in the UK. Is there any country which you have to renew your driver's license? Because that is actually kind of true, man. Like, I honestly do believe that you should have to renew your driving license every now and then. I'm gonna fall back a bit. Oh. Over a certain age you do in the States. Apparently the Queen was an avid driver. Really? But yeah, no, I really do think that there should be like, you know, after like, I don't know, every 20 years or so. It could be a bit longer, like every 40 years you have to redo your driver's license. Because you can't tell me that, I don't know, someone who learned to drive in like 1960s still like knows how to drive today, right? With today's like standards of driving. Because I feel like quite a lot has changed since then. Is it, dude called Dogma made it hilarious how to walk through on Gamma Invictus. Might want to check it out. Oh, you have to renew your license after the age of 25, but you don't have to take a driving exam ever again. Who am I shooting? Oh, this guy back there. You dead? In Poland, you have to do it, and over a certain age, you need medical exams. Oh, you do need medical exams. Like in England, if you don't meet doctors can prevent you from driving. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like if you have a medical condition which hinders your ability to drive, doctors can disallow you to drive because they think it's dangerous. Someone dying. Why? What? Why did I just? Okay. Tell me that didn't hurt my rep too much. Oh my god. Okay, I'm reloading. Dude, my brain turned off for that a second. Why did I kill 2 down dutiers? My own faction. God damn it, man. God damn it. I thought it was like freedom or something. No, I don't mind too much, like, I don't mind too much if you say like, oh, check out this guy's video. Like, I don't really mind that. The ones I do mind is self-promotion. Like, if you come into my chat and be like, hey, I just uploaded a new video, come watch it. Like, that will probably get you banned. If you like, you know, if you recommend someone else's video, then like, that's fine, I guess. As long as it's not your own channel. Or as long as you're not as long as you're not close friends and he isn't paying you to advertise in my channel. That too. But I don't presume that's the case. Yeah, it's just self-promotion that I don't like. Let me kill the right people now. There we go. Keep this more. I think a theoretical test should be repeated. The theoretical test here in Serbia is pure BS. What do you mean BS? As in it's too hard or too easy? There we go, nice. Oh. God damn it, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. Hey, broke it. Is the timer still working? Yeah, okay, good. Checked out the video and it's in acrylic. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't. No hablo inglés. I don't know. I feel like the practical test should be is the main one to be repeated, because theory, like, sure, knowing theory about driving only does so much, right? A lot of driving is purely just like the practical skill of driving. Like you can memorize road signs as much as you want. It will only improve your driving so much. Yeah. So I feel like it should be like a... It should just be like every part should be retested. Can't contain the bloodlust. Yes, I crave loot. Subtitles are a thing. I know, but I don't know. Subtitles aren't always accurate, and I don't know. I'd rather just watch a video that's already in English. I don't have to read. I can't read anyway. I'm illiterate. Now, questions on the test that are not about driving, like how long you have to renew your ID card after it expires. I think there's some questions like that in the English one. Not many, but I think something like that. There's kind of one of the tests in... Yeah, one of the tests that you can be asked to during the practical driving one is... It's just like how to operate the car, right? Like, it's not actually about driving. But it's like stuff like, you know, work the windscreen wipers or something. You know, like you have to turn on the windscreen wipers and... Well, there's one where you have to... Luckily, I didn't get it, and apparently it's very rare to get, but you can get it. But part of the practical test, or a part of that... Because basically, I don't know how it works in other countries, but in England, the practical test, the person who's taking the test can choose different, like, things to test as such. Like, you got different segments, like, you know, parallel parking is one of them, pull up on the right is another one, and they can choose which ones to take. So, like, no two practical tests are the same. At least, like, back to back. And one of the sections of it is they can... You get out your car and you have to go to the boot of your car. No, the trunk. Which one's the front? I can't remember. You open the boot of your car. No, the boot's the back, right? Hood, that's the word. They open the hood of your car and, like, you have to tell them how to do, like, how to check oil levels and stuff.
No, привет.
Which I completely forgot how to do. So luckily I did not get asked to do that. So yeah. How do you enable disable teleports? It's a mod. With the same name. Cars are expensive here. Cars aren't expensive in England, it's always the insurance that gets you. Because if you can buy a shit box for under £1,000 pounds. You can get a real shit box but it's going to cost you like £1,000 a month to insure it. So it will cost you way more than the car itself to insure it.
Как жизнь?
Getting a license in the US is super easy. They don't have driving hour requirements. I mean, England doesn't as well. You don't need a required amount of time. As long as you pass the test, then you pass, you know? In theory, you could be... In theory, you can, you know... Hold on, I don't want to hand you in. No! Oh my god. God damn, I lost my companion. Oh well. But in theory, you could do your test, and it could be the first time you've ever stepped in a car, and you could pass it on the first try. That's never going to happen, but you could do it. They're using the even more furniture mod. I don't have it installed in this run. I don't really make bases, honestly, in this game. I'm not the sort of guy to, like, decorate a base. Mainly because it's an Ironman run, and I would probably die quickly and lose it all, so... But it's a really cool mod, though, regardless. I know, I've been asked, whenever I bring up hideout furniture, someone always asks if you can actually, like, build walls and doors and stuff, so it's kind of cool that they actually exist. You can't drive other people's cars in the UK when you get insurance. You get it for yourself in a car. Yep. Yep. I legally can't drive my mum's car because I'm not insured to drive her car. So if I were to drive it and get pulled over, then I could be fined. Well, I don't know. I think it's a bit more serious than a fine. Like you get points taken off your driver's license or whatever because you're not insured to drive the car. It's actually a scam. Yeah, welcome to insurance companies. It's the sort of I don't know what to call it, apart from a scam, obviously. But it's the sort of like market where it's required. It's not a monopoly because there's different insurance companies, but there's infinite supply, right? Because everyone is required to have insurance. You have to have insurance. It's like you know, it's like water companies. Right? Like you need water in your house, obviously. So the companies know they can like basically scam you because you have to pay them regardless. Yeah, insurance companies are like that. You need insurance so they know they can scam you. You can drive someone else's car, it's all on the car's ownership's insurance. Yeah, nah, good luck here. You can add someone to your insurance policy for your car, but it obviously costs extra. So, I mean, I could drive my parents' car, but they would have to pay extra for me to drive their car. Not that they would let me drive their cars anyway. Well, my mum would, but my dad, no. My dad has quite a nice car, and I don't think he would want me anywhere near it. We go K on meds. We need to go to Great Swamps, get the doctor quest done. Yeah, okay. Doctor. What car do I drive? I don't know. Let him know, chat. What car do I drive, chat? A Bentley? Far from it. I wouldn't even want a Bentley. I don't know. I don't know the exact car I drive. There you go. Hyundai i10. Thank you. Thank you, Sev. There. My little shit box. It's reliable as hell, though, I will say. I've had no issues with it. I have had no issues with it. It just works, man. It's the Todd Howard car. It just works. Is it a Korean car? I guess Hyundai is. Citroen C1. I would not drive a French car, thank you. Who do you think I am? But yeah, I don't know. I've got no intention of buying a better car anytime soon. My current one is perfectly fine, and I've got no reason to buy some fancy, shiny car. My car can go... My car can hit the speed limit, and that's fine. I don't need a faster car. If I can drive at the speed limit, then why do I need a better car, right? Father's a Korean and Japanese car mechanic, so I kind of get to drive those all the time. Yeah. I mean, the only downside, I mean, it's not really an issue because it's so far away, but what the UK is banning petrol cars as of 2050, I believe. I believe after 2050, you will no longer be able to buy a petrol car in the UK. So there will be a time where petrol stations no longer sell petrol. We're probably still like, I don't know, 80 years away from that, but you know, something to think of. Just for comfort reasons and gas mileage. Yeah, but again, my car's fairly efficient, I think. Because it's so light and small. You think that is happening in the rest of the EU as well? Oh, is it? I'm not surprised, to be honest. The only issue is, what is the replacement? Like, we really don't have a solid replacement at the moment. Like, what? Diesel isn't that much better. Electric cars have quite a lot of issues, and then, what, hydrogen cars? Like, that is probably the next best alternative, but that's still really early days. Yeah, electric cars have quite a lot of issues. Like, they're good on paper, but, like, yeah. Hydrogen cars are meant to be the future, but they're just, you know, it's super early days. Just wait until government realize they don't get tax from petrol anymore. Yeah, then they'll tax hydrogen or something. I don't know. Dude, it's the government. Do you expect them to not... Do you expect them to just not tax everything? They'll find a way to tax us, regardless of what we use. It's gonna be electric. Yeah, but electric has problems, and I think scientists are already realizing that electric probably isn't the best solution. Oh my god. Batteries are sustainable. Yeah, but so is hydrogen, I think. No, we're not gonna have nuclear cars. Hey, yeah, gold. Steam powered, yeah. I want a coal furnace in my car. I have to keep shoveling coal into it for my car to keep running. Early 2K was only first. They said it was like... Someone's suffering it in front. Who's he making that noise? Who's he being mauled to death by? Dogs. I'm just gonna leave. Someone has an SVU. I didn't even see them. Where are they? Is this pseudo dog? Sorry, side dog. Coming after me now, aren't you? Dude. Where's this guy that they're repeatedly biting? Wait. Where's this guy? Hey Wyvern, hope you're doing well today. We're never gonna have nuclear cars. I know, right, dude? Have you seen Fallout? Let's go in the snork hole. Oh wait, no, this is a... Oh, you did die down here. This is the entrance to Aggro from Underground, yeah. Okay. Ooh, don't mind if I do. That's got a good barrel as well. Hell yeah. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, have you not seen Fallout 4? The cars in that game are absolutely lethal. I don't think nuclear cars are going to be the future. Going back to bikes only. Dude, I'm going to start... Okay, the one thing I refrain myself so much for talking about it because I know I will have like an infinite rant about it. Check the scope. Oh, it's even toggleable. Hell yeah. Oh, it's and it's zoomable. Huh. That's really good. Hell yeah. I don't want to start because I can rant forever about it, and it's cyclists, man. Cyclist on roads. I love when a cyclist decides to go on a national speed limit road, right? You know, a road that has a 60 mile per hour speed limit. That's like, how much kph? That's like, I don't know, 90 kph or something. And I like when a cyclist decides they want to go on that road, right? You know, a cyclist with a max speed of about 20 miles per hour at its fastest on a 60, right? Are you serious, dude? I could rant about this forever. Also, batteries are getting better all the time. For example, we get salt-based batteries. SV98 is for real one of the only useful snipers in Gamma. It's useful because you can repair it fairly early. SVD in Gamma sucks ass because of the fire rate. It has a super unrealistic fire rate. And it pisses me off. They complain about having the right way. Cyclists just, it's just annoying, man. You know? Like, don't you have, like, I know cyclist paths exist and, like, they just don't, I guess. Oh, and also, one of them, dude, I was just driving past. I'm sure it's not all cyclists, but I swear they act like they own the road. So I was driving past a T-junction, yeah? You know, I was on the straight section on the T-junction, and I was just driving past, and I have to practically slam on my brakes. No. What the hell was that? Some foreign song about Roblox. Yeah, I think I'll pass, thanks. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm at a T-junction, right? And I'm just driving along. I have to slam on brakes because this cyclist drives out in front of me. Like, he literally just turns out of the T-junction. He sees me coming. And he turns out of the T-junction going at like 5 miles per hour. And I have to slam on my brakes because he just goes out in front of me. Like, dude, I literally have right of way. You could have just waited like 5 seconds and go behind me. But no, I have to do that. And now there's a cyclist in front of me and I have to slow down anyway because there's a cyclist in front of me and I can't overtake because there's a car coming and... Dude. Like, seriously, man? Just, like, no. Just run him over at that point. I'm not that crazy. I don't think manslaughter is... Ah, no. I just really dislike cyclists going on main roads. I think what they should do, I'm sure all the cyclists will get pissed off and I don't really care. What they should do is have a minimum speed limit, right? And some roads do have this, to be fair. Some roads do have this, but they need to put on more roads. Like on roads with 60 mile per hour speed limits, make it so the minimum is like 30, right? And no cyclist can go at 30 miles per hour. at least in long stretches. Which means you can't go on those roads because you're too slow. Cyclists can drive in the middle of their lane, same as cars. Oh, I also hate cyclists like that. Like when there's a group of cyclists and they like bunch up together, right? Like they don't hug the left side of the road like most cyclists should, making it easier to overtake. No, they take up the whole lane. So it makes it almost impossible to overtake them. No, the SVD sucks in Gamma because of the low fire rate. The SVDS is decent though. Same cyclists here too, but in my part of the town, zero problem with cyclists because there are bike lanes. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's no bike lanes around here. So I guess that's an issue. But it just makes it so like whenever I have to drive and I look outside and it's a nice day, I just get instantly annoyed because I know that I'm gonna have to deal with like thousands of cyclists. The other one I don't complain about it because I really don't see it much, but the one you do see a lot is horses. You know, being that England is 90% farmland, there is a lot of horses. At least a lot of horse owners. And ignoring my hatred for horses, they are basically just cyclists but worse, right? Because the thing with horses is, firstly, they go slower. Secondly, you have to go slow around them. Like cyclists, you can just zoom past when overtaking, but horses, you have to go slow because else you'll spook them or whatever. Oh yeah, and then go and shit on the road and yeah. And you know what annoys me the most is that horses are literally like speed animals, right? They are literally made to go fast. Yet I've never seen a horse galloping on the road. They always walk at like 5 miles per hour. Like seriously? Horses were made to go fast and travel long distances. A horse could easily keep up speed with a car on like a 30-mile-per-hour road. Is it worth exterminating enemy bases? If you're playing vanilla Gamma, then they'll just respawn after enough time. The only NPCs in this game that don't respawn are important NPCs, but I mean, it's worth doing it for the loot, definitely. Like, taking out the freedom base for the loot is pretty good, but yeah, you can't really capture a base. Horses have to be horses and cyclists could be something else. Something else? I know, but like... I mean, no. Same thing applies for horses, right? Like, the people who own horses probably have acres of farmland. Like, can't you just take your horse around the farm? You probably have, like, massive fields that you can run around. Yeah, you decide to go take it out on public roads. Yeah, in warfare mode you can capture bases, yeah. No, I don't know why. I just don't like horses, man. They're just big dumb animals. I think the thing that annoys me is they're dumb, right? They're big and they're dumb. They get freaked out really easily and they can injure and, well, they can kill you super easily. Horses in Europe were made for heavy loads and farming. No, the horses I've seen probably can still go pretty fast. I don't see a lot of, like, massive horses. If you don't have a massive field, then don't get a horse. No, they do have massive fields because they're probably rich as hell farm owners, you know? Like, they definitely have infinite farmland to ride their horse around. They just go and ride it on the main road. Yeah, Psy medkit from that? And I got a stim pack. Have you been to a city that has actual bike infrastructure? Yeah, yeah, kinda. No, I have seen good bike infrastructure in some bigger cities. But it kind of causes another problem, right? It doesn't really cause a problem, but I feel like people in big cities are less likely to cycle, right? So the cycling infrastructure doesn't actually get used that much. Because like, I don't know. I feel like people in big cities tend to just drive more. There are horse riding schools? What do you mean? There are too many normal words that are emotes. Yeah, I've been trying to cut it down. If you find a word that gets replaced with a emote a lot, tell me, because I have been trying to cut it down so I can actually read chat. Where and there are two words that I want to get rid of. So I can actually read chat. Hold on a sec. Bike. To be fair, we don't use the word bike too much, so I don't mind that one, but yeah, where and there can be capitalized, so no one gets it. No one uses it. There we go. There we go. Cool. Should be a bit more easier to read chat now. People use what is most convenient for transport. Yeah, I guess. And I went the wrong way. And still, in most places, using a car is the most efficient way of transport. That doesn't sound good. I'm running. Is that a snork I hear? I'm just going. If you cat snork, I'm out. Go deal with the military soldiers here. Move. Are these guys gonna fight the snork? What?
Ну,
Okay, now they are. Dude, they're not shooting at the snork, what the hell? Dude, fight back. Hello? Dude, he's just letting the snorks eat him. Oh, there you go. Now you start shooting. I wouldn't mind if he dies, because then I can loot him. Oh, now he's slapping them. They just weren't fighting back, just allowing the snorks to eat their toes. I don't know where that one other snork went. Oh well. But yeah, there's my cyclist friend. I could go on forever. And I know, cycling is way better for the environment and whatever than cars and all that, but like, I don't know, man. Until everyone cycles all over the place, then I don't see it working. So until then, I will still get mad whenever I see a cyclist. I will continue the anger. The anger consumes. Managed to accidentally drop and lose 2 backpacks in a row. Some stupid keybind. Yep. I do exactly the same thing as you. Go into MCM, go into keybinds, go into all keybinds. Drop item keybind, set this to something random. Trust me. I have dropped so many backpacks at the worst times thanks to that. I'm gonna take a trip to the museum. We haven't been there for a while. Stalker Museum, my beloved. Duty and Army Warehouse. Let's see.
Чего тебе?
You just break the museum when I go in. I don't have a light source of any type. Let me just give myself a glow stick so I can actually see. Ooh. Got a messed up texture. The pseudo dog. Oh my god, that looks so horrible, man. There's a flesh. Another dog. Boar. Dude, double bloodsuckers, goddamn. Freedom's heaven. Okay. No, enough museum touring. Look at Amsterdam. There's everyone rides a bike. Point is a bike infrastructure is the cheapest to maintain and make. Yeah, but bikes aren't useful for long distances. Like that is the main drawback. The like #1 drawback of bikes is long distances. You try taking a bike on a motorway. The word everyone also shouldn't be a emote, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Didn't even realize. Let me get rid of that. High Noon's message is actually unreadable. Yeah, I just need to capitalize all of the emotes. Because no one uses capitalization on Twitch anyway. Actually, this emote just pisses me off. I'm just gonna delete it. There's no use for that emote. Long distance, train, subway, bus, or plane. Well, plane isn't really the best in terms of... I don't think planes are much better than cars, right? And trains are a whole different issue. Moxie hates the everyone emote. Yeah, it gives me PTSD of when people ping me without a good reason. Even the word realism mode. Hey man, I don't make the rules around here. Blame my moderators. I'm the streamer, not the chatter. I'll fix it, don't worry, but who would build a train or bus station? Yeah, that's the other issue is like trains and public transport is only really effective at in like populated areas, right? Like building a train or a subway system in a town of population like 5,000 people is completely pointless. But I guess you would use like buses for that. Hey Roger, hope you're doing well today. I need to get some water. Town of 5,000 people can get anywhere on a bike. I'm removing the bike command. Another useless one, biker mode. Bus depot is not that expensive to maintain. Yeah, but buses have their own problem, right? Like buses, well, the main problem with buses is it's a set route, you know? If someone wants to go to a specific place, they're gonna have to get as close as they can and then just walk. Which I guess isn't much of an issue if the if the stop is close to your destination, but yeah. Please schizo moderator. Yes, sir. Learned from the streamer.
Время дорого. Рассказывай.
You got nothing to move for me? No. Do we have to drop something off an army warehouse? No, it was yeah, army warehouse. Okay. Yeah, my water's run out. I need to get some more water. I don't see a future without cars. That's what I'm saying, I think. I don't think there would be no solution that works where cars go extinct. Unless, like, I don't know, teleporting exists. I just don't see a world where everything is replaced by buses and trains and all that stuff. That just seems like too much money and too much effort. Yeah, if the countries don't already have a system in place, I don't see them adding a system like that. So, I don't know, man. I don't see cars going anywhere. I'm gonna get some water, chap. I'm gonna get some water. Wait a minute. Have I ever played with helis on? I mean, I played EFP with helis on. I don't think helis add anything to this game. They're just annoying. Chat, I see quite a lot of wildlife. I saw yesterday, that's why it reminded me. When I'm driving, I see quite a lot of wildlife. It's pretty cool. Like yesterday there was, oh dude, what, I can't remember the name. It's like a mouse. It's like a grass mouse. What oh, God damn it, what are they called? Straw mouse? There's a little rodent guy. I looked out my window and just saw him on the ground. He was just chilling there. I can't think of their name, man. Wildlife in Britain? Yeah, dude, we have tons of wildlife. We just don't have the wildlife that tries to kill you. Harvest mouse, that's what I saw. I think. Hold on. Yeah, we get tons. No, it wasn't a ferret. It was like ball. It was a ball shaped. It was round. There you go. Yeah, it was one of these. One of these little guys. He was just sitting there on the road, just staring at me. I looked out the window and saw him. Yeah, you can shoot down. You can shoot down helis in this game with bullets.
Привет, Stalker.
Yes, I saw one of these yesterday. The other day I saw it was two baby deer. I think they were very young deer. And I almost ran them over. Yeah, it was these little guys. Because they ran out in front of my car and they just stopped. Yeah, like I thought they were just gonna run across the road. No, they run out in front of my car and they just look at me. They just stand in front of my car and look at me. Luckily I did not hit them, but like still, man. I know they were baby deer and all that, but like seriously. Yeah, it was like they were very small. They are cute. They are cute. The other ones I see a lot are foxes. I saw a fox the other day. Not the winter ones. Vulpus vulpus. What a cool name. Yeah, I saw a fox the other day. Also see a badger. I saw a badger once. You rarely see these guys, but you do see badgers every now and then. Probably shooting a heli with a Makarov. I think I'll pass. Vehicle deer slaughter. DuckDuckGo is so slow. It's because of the VPN. Using some shitty ass VPN. Yeah, I saw a badger. But the one I see the most actually is probably a hedgehog. That is just not how. I see these guys quite a lot, and I'm actually scared of them because I feel like if I accidentally hit them with my car, they'll just burst my tire. So I'm not trying to hit them, obviously, but like I do have extra fear of hedgehogs. They're like little, not landmines, but like, you know, what do the police use? Those spikes. Hedgehog are cute. Yeah, we actually regularly get these in our back garden. Porcupines? That's a different thing. Porcupines are bigger, I believe. I don't think we have porcupines in England. But they're different. Porcupines are bigger. Yeah, they look more like that. These guys are kind of ugly, not gonna lie, porcupines. Hedgehogs are like much smaller. Little rat size. Yeah, porcupines are definitely less cute. But we get quite a lot of these in our back garden. Well, at least we used to. And every now and then, there would be one that would be quite injured. So what we would do, we would get like a shoebox. And we would keep the hedgehog in a shoebox and like feed and water it until it was healthy enough to go. You had a hedgehog as a pet? Please use specially trained hedgehogs. Anything else I see? Oh, wait, there was one. There's one more. I can't remember. I see rabbits quite a lot. Just hares. I see a bunch of rabbits every now and then. Squirrels also. Dude, FU cat gray squirrels. Gray squirrels are invasive. Red squirrels are the true ones. Gray squirrels invaded England. Yeah, these guys. Gray squirrels, FU cat. FU cat. Red squirrels are the true ones. But yeah, I see a lot of squirrels as well. Squirrels are cute. I mean, kinda, but like... I don't know, the squirrels are irritating. That's why I can't really. Okay, last one before I get back. Robins. Around winter time, we see a lot of robins, and these guys are kind of cute. Not the American. FU cat. Of course Americans have a robin. No, the true robin. We see these guys at winter, and they like to come chill. They like to sit on our windowsill and just look into our house. So we see a lot of them. These guys. Look how round they are. I think that's it. But yeah, no, dude, Britain has wildlife. It just doesn't try to kill you. That's the only difference. Like, we have no dangerous... in fact, apart from, like, rabies, I don't think there's any animal that can actually, like, kill you, like, with ease in England. We don't have bears, we have grass snakes. Grass snakes are the only snakes we have in England, I believe. Well, there may be another one, but grass snakes aren't venomous or poisonous. They just bite you, and it just hurts a bit. Red fruit birds. Robin Redbreast, if you translate it literally. What's the fun in having docile wildlife? It means you can go outside without fearing that you'll die. That's what the fun is. It means you can actually go outside and enjoy the wildlife at any time of the day without the fear that you would accidentally like step on a spider or, you know, that's what's fun. Do you have blue jays? Blue jays? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen one. Doesn't mean we haven't had one. No, I think these are more American birds. Yeah. They don't even bother showing the rest of the world. No, we don't have them then. It's an American bird. You don't have wolves? Do we have wolves? I don't know, actually. No, we don't have wolves. According to this map, at least. Yeah, no, we literally have there's no animal that's native. Yeah, there's no animal that's native to England that would kill you with ease. No, apart from rabies, obviously. A docile fox on the camping grounds will tear all your trash bags apart. Oh yeah, no, the animals will still be a nuisance, but at least they won't kill you. Like, I'd rather meet a fox in the woods than like a brown bear or something. Sheep or some cattle. I mean, you could die to a cow, obviously, like if you get trampled, but I'm saying like with ease, right? You know, you will die a lot faster if you come face to face with like a black bear than a cow. Yeah. There should be some snakes in England. Yeah, no, we have grass snakes. That's like that's the only one I know. But again, these guys aren't poisonous. They're docile, and they don't really even, yeah, non-venomous. Why does Latin names love to repeat words? Why? But yeah, we definitely have these guys. It doesn't show on the map. I've definitely seen a grass snake in England. Maybe they're just not native, but they're kind of cute. Do they not constrict you? No, no. Not all snakes are constrictors. Snakes that are venomous normally are constrictors, but some are just not both. Grass snakes are probably one of like the least harmful snakes. You know, they can't squeeze you to death and they can't poison you. Dangerous wildlife is just one of the many reasons guns exist. Yeah, I'd like to see you shoot like a black widow spider that's actively running at you. Horses can one-hit you with a hoof. Yeah, but again, like, horses aren't out to kill people, right? I mean, I hate horses, like I said, for, like, that reason. But horses don't normally go out of their way to try and kill you. Are there cockroaches? I'm pretty sure there's cockroaches everywhere in the world, right? Let me make sure I spell this correctly. Like, I'm pretty sure they can be literally found everywhere. It's not going to tell me, is there? There's 30 species, goddamn. Yeah, it's because they're so, like, robust. Like, they can survive literally any climate. Where you want to go? Darkscape, no thanks. Flamethrower for spiders. Yeah. We just burned down half my house in the process, but at least we killed the spider. Rad roaches. Cockroaches are very sensitive to the cold. Are they really? I know cockroaches can survive like 10 times the force of their body or whatever. You can crush. You can crush a cockroach and it will still live. Impressed cockroach. Bunch of zombies. Is this worth though, or would you like to live in a house with a deadly spider, or just build parts of your house in here? I think there's safer ways of getting rid of the spider than burning your house down. He's helping me. What's the PPSH's accuracy? 56. Not too great, but good enough. If you're sniping with the PPSH, that's a skill issue. Not really the sniping weapon, is it? Accuracy by volume, exactly. Stack the artifacts that make people explode. It's Dragon's Eye, isn't it? Yeah, I believe... Is that numbers zombified? Yes. Yeah, I believe I did a test. Oh my god. I did a test in one of my videos, and yeah, if you have 5 Dragon's Eye and use a PPSH, you can one-shot any Stalker within like a second. Even less than that. Because 5 Dragon's Eye gives you like, it's like 25% chance, 25 to 30% chance to blow someone up with a bullet. And with the PPSH's insane fire rate, then it triggers very often. So yeah, if you manage to get 5 Dragon's Eyes and a PPSH, you can kill anything, literally anything, with ease. The only downside is that you can't loot the body. If you blow up a Stalker, their body doesn't exist, so you can't loot. It's only good for killing. If you just want pure violence, no loot. So yeah. But I'm a loot goblin, so no can do, thank you. I would quite like multiple riches. But yeah, I don't know. British wildlife is fine, you know. Like I know you say like, oh, there's no danger, so it's boring, and like, yeah, but like I also don't want to have to like try and survive if I go out into the woods or something. Doesn't Stalkers sometimes drop their guns outside of their inventory? Gamma specifically has a mod which stops them from doing that. In vanilla Anomaly, they normally drop their guns upon death, but there's a mod in Gamma which prevents that from happening, and it always gets put in their inventory. Well, sometimes it breaks, but most of the time. Yeah, it still happens when the mod breaks, but yeah, it's not an intended feature, put it this way. Tire was 250 and it's still good, so I'm not buying a new one. I need to fill my car up. Chat, can someone go fill my car up for me, please? I'll give you the keys and everything. Petrol maxer. No, I just put diesel in my car. I have a petrol car, I just put diesel in it because it's funny. Makes the car go faster. You can't because of insurance. Oh no. Chat, gas stations are gatekeeping that secret, chat. Did you know all gas at the petrol station is exactly the same? They just say it's different so they can charge more money. It's true. Cherry flavored diesel. I don't want to drink petrol things. It's sleeping time. I want to get the SV98 repaired. It's his beast gun. Not gonna lie, petrol stations kind of scare me still. Like, I still get a bit anxious going to them. I always worry that I'm gonna mess up somehow and I'm like gonna accidentally spill petrol onto the ground or like, I don't know, just blow up the petrol station on accident. Like, that always just scares me. That's why I kind of hate going to them. We actually almost have all the parts. It's just the F-lock and FR eject. Blew up another building again. Doesn't happen often, okay?
Ah, привет.
I don't regularly blow up buildings on accident. But nah, petrol stations do kind of freak me out.
Bye.
Why? Do you have any of the parts? F-bias, FRV? No, you don't. Okay. I mean, we can use this gun. To be fair. I mean, the gun is semi-automatic. If it jams on every shot, then it's no different, right? It doesn't matter. So we can use the gun, as long as the barrel's fine. You don't have that problem because my car drives on natural gas. Sure. Then you have to go to the natural gas station. That sounds like, I don't know, that sounds like a vegan thing for some reason. Ah, yes. I'm vegan. Let me go. I don't go to the gas station. I go to the natural gas station. All natural gas. Can we sleep yet? Do I know I was sleeping? Do I have to get violently drunk to go to bed? Yes. It's just gas, not gasoline. We don't say gas, we say petrol. I call it a gas station probably because I don't know. Probably my parents say it or something. I don't even know why I say it. But no, in England it's a petrol station. Gas station is the American thing. Emlo, thank you for the follow, dude. Hope you are doing well today. So yeah, gas station is an American thing. And you're not allowed to say that in England, because it's American. Gas and petrol are two different things. Yeah, but gas station and petrol station is the same thing. In terms of, like, that context. It's spelled Petril? I don't think it is. Dude, how many more bottles do I have to chug before I can sleep? Hey, Captain. God, finally. We're only severely drunk. Car drives on gas? No, no, look. No, you know what I mean, chat. F you, cat. Gas station and petrol station mean the same thing. I'm not saying gas and petrol is the same thing, but in terms of, you know, the station, they're the same. It's like eggplant and aubergine, right? It's just different ways of saying the same thing. Never watched Michelle and Webb. I have no idea what that is. Do you have new parts? You do, but you don't sell anything I need. I'm gonna just repair. I'm gonna just use this gun, honestly. Might as well. What's the worst that can happen? That is the worst. Do. Do that, and you can split this in half, right? If I separate and then use it, and you can just use it like that. Don't think it makes a difference. Makes it quicker to use, though. And we have no ammo for this. Cool. Very swag. Speaking of vegan food, I'm still waiting for them to have like 3D printed meat. Chat, would you eat 3D printed meat? Like if it was 3D printed, like didn't come from a cow or whatever, would you still eat it? If it tasted exactly the same and had the same texture, would you eat 3D printed meat? No, why would you? Because it's probably cheaper and better for the environment. Presume it's the same price, I guess. You already eat 3D printed meat. Is it? No. What, cheaper? No, at the moment it's definitely not cheaper, but I'm pretty sure it's better than the environment. Better for the environment. 99% sure. Lab-grown meat exists already, it's just expensive. Yeah, because it's still like in the research phase. You know, we're still trying to find the best way to do it. If I couldn't distinguish between real and the printed, I'd eat it if it was cheaper. Yeah, that's probably true. Spy Kids McDonald's microwave. What is that? Problem is, it won't have the same taste or texture. Who says it won't? I mean, we are already good at faking flavor. Like most food that you eat on the regular basis has fake flavoring in it, right? And most of the time you can't really tell the difference. Yeah? Like we're already pretty good at faking flavoring. So who says that who says that give a couple years we won't be really good at faking the flavor and texture? Lab-grown meat is literally the same thing as human-grown meat. Oh, dude, I thought you were saying like lab meat is the same as human meat. I thought you were talking about eating humans for a second. So confused. Heard that next year in USA there will be cat food made of lab-grown meat. See, I feel like that would be a really good use, right? Because let's be honest, animals, you know, pets don't care what they eat really, as long as it's not literal waste. Like your pet is not going to be able to tell the difference between lab-grown meat and like true meat, right? They're not going to ask about it, are they? They put a little cartridge into the microwave and it turns into a fresh McMeal.
Как жизнь? Stalker. Оружие за спину.
I just think the current And this is why, like, I don't get the current, like, fake meat. I don't think there is any meat that currently exists. Well, sorry, I don't think there's any fake meat that currently exists that will trick someone, right? Aruk, thank you for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing well today. And that's fine, I guess, because well, I think that's something that, like, some people don't get about, like, vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian, by the way. My dad is vegetarian. He does it for diet reasons, though. That's why he does it. But, like, and it's kind of a thing that I understood from him, is that, like, previously I thought, like, you know, when I was younger, I thought that being, like, vegetarian and vegan literally just means that you eat a bunch of, like, fake meat products, right? A bunch of products that try to be meat. But, like, in reality, it's literally just about eating meals that don't have meat in them, right? It's not about trying to fake meat, it's literally just about eating food that doesn't have meat in it. You know, stuff like mac and cheese, right? Like, mac and cheese is a vegetarian meal, but you don't really think of it like that. Well, presuming you don't have bacon in it, obviously, but yeah, it's more stuff like that. Our communal dog doesn't eat dog food, she drinks from a puddle. Our old dog used to be like that, and I think our new one to some extent. But, my dog used to, she wouldn't drink from any bowl that wasn't her own. Like, if there was just, like, a bowl that was shared between dogs, she would never drink from it, even if she was thirsty. You have to get out her own bowl, and then she would drink. I don't know how you thought vegetarians were about eating fake meat, because I was young and stupid. Now I'm just old and stupid. Bacon is a vegetable, is it now? Posh dog? Yeah, she wasn't posh, she was just a drama queen. Kinda. Fish is a vegetable. You know what that means? Fish. I can see them from here. Oh my god, this zoom. What even am I looking for? Oh. It's just dogs. Dogs would rather eat stale bread than a special formula miracle dog food. My dogs are very fussy with medicine. To be fair, I think most dogs are like that. Like, if you just gave her, like, the medicine, the pill, she would spit it out. So yeah, we have to, like, encase it in cheese. We have to make, like, a layer of cheese around the medicine, and then she eats it. Although sometimes she eats the cheese and then still spits out the medicine. She, like, bites around the medicine, just eats the cheese, and then spits back out the pill. Like, seriously, just take your damn meds, man. Fish and chips is vegetarian? Yes. Oh. Unlucky. Speaking of dogs. Lab-grown meat isn't fake meat in terms of science. Yeah, like, I don't know. I think even though it's, like, made the same way that real meat is made as such, there's still, like, I don't know. There's still something about it, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't mind what I eat, as long as it's not, like, raw sewage. I don't mind. Serve me anything on a plate and I'll eat it. I will consume. Cat hates his new food. Time to get some of his old favorite. My dog was fat. She's better now. She's a bit thinner, but my dog was fat, and we had to cut down on. So true. My dog was fat, and it's because we fed her only like what's it called, like squishy food, right? Like she got only like the fancy squishy food, and then then we had to cut down on that, and we started just feeding her like a mix of the squishy food and a bit of like dog kibble or whatever, and she did not like that. She would eat the fancy like squishy food and leave the kibble behind. She just wouldn't eat it. She would only eat the nice food.
Прячь оружие, сталкер.
Total Recall had recycled food vendors. Some people would be okay with that. You imagine lab-grown meat would have a strange texture, no fat or muscle fibers. I mean, I guess it depends how they make it, I guess. Like, it purely depends how they make it. Also, dog jump scare. Da-da-da. It's not a real working muscle. Yeah, but what if they, like, I don't know, manage to make it, like, act like a real working muscle, right? Like, I'm sure they can just, like, fake it, right? Theoretically, lab-grown meat will be much better and more consistent. That animal meat, grown meat, once it's refined, the same exact perfect $500 steak will be reproducible. Yeah, I don't know. On paper, I think it's a really good idea. Like, lab-grown meat. It's just we're super far away from it being, like, actually worth doing. It's still super early days. Where, like, a single slice of lab-grown steak costs, like, $1 bajillion to make. A real working muscle was on an animal working for years. I mean, yeah, but there must be a way to simulate that, right? Like, if there's a way to grow meat without, you know, being a living animal, then there's definitely a way to, like, simulate a worked muscle. I don't like fat in my meat anyway. I'm kind of fussy when it comes to that. I don't get how people like fatty meat. I know, like, most of the flavor is in the fat and whatever, but it's just, I don't know. I hate fat. Chat, how do you like your steak done? How cooked do you like your steak? I like mine done, you know. Not well done, but just like done. I think anything raw and you might like anything raw and you might as well just be eating like a whole cow, right? Just go take a chunk out of a live cow. Medium, yeah, sorry. Medium's the one I was talking about. Charcoal, yeah. I feel like medium is just the way to go, right? Medium rare is fine. People who have rare are actually psychopaths, though. Like, yes, I would just like a raw piece of meat, thanks. Well done, / congratulations. If all that is served as lab meat, then the real thing would just be weird. I mean, I guess, yeah. What would we... Okay, here's an interesting thought. What would we do with animals if we don't need their meat anymore? Yeah. Like, I know animals can just, like, live without providing us anything, but, like, what would happen to cows if we don't need them for milk, and we don't need them for leather, and we don't need them for meat? What's going to happen to cows? Pets? I don't think anyone really wants a cow as a pet. Well, I'm sure someone does, but... Like, what's going to be their purpose, right? Because they're not really wild animals anymore. Like, there aren't any wild cows, really. Pretty much all of them have been domesticated. Or, well, not domesticated, but farmed as such. Let them chill. Yeah, but there would be no incentive to, like, you know, breed them, I guess. I feel like their numbers would just dwindle to the point where they would probably go extinct at some point because they literally have no use. And if they're not, like, naturally wild, then they, you know. Ever heard of a bull? What about it? Yeah, she never had a beefsteak? Really? They good. They are good. Milk cows and pigs would just go extinct or evolve into some murdering machines, yeah. They would get their revenge on humans. Bull is a wild cow? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure bull is just the name for a male cow, no? I don't think that means wild. Bull is just male. Pigs extinct? Pigs would just evolve into, like, boars, right? They would just turn into boars and then we would have to hunt them to keep their numbers down, just like America. America. Bulls are wild? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they're still, like, you know, domesticated. I swear is it. Probably the same as dogs. If we will not provide for dogs, they will mostly die out, and only some breeds would be able to endure it. Yeah, but dogs have wolves, though. You know? Like, if all domesticated dogs went extinct, wolves would still exist. And then we could just start the cycle again by domesticating wolves and then, you know, creating dog 2. But there's no wild cows, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm sure there is somewhere, but, like, most cows aren't wild. Whereas, I mean, there's a lot of wild wolves. You really shouldn't have named the stream this. Now the world has to know I use my feet to play Gamma. I don't think the world had to know that. We have no use for animals. A lot of them would just die and some would return to the wild. But domesticated animals can't really live in the wild. Like, if my dog was suddenly to go live in the wild, she would probably die within, like, the first day. I have no hope in my dog. If she were to be wild. I know my dog. That'd be like horses when the automobile was invented. They would go almost extinct. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like if we replace all of the reasons why we need cows, I feel like cows would go extinct. Because nothing, what would stop them from going extinct? We don't need them anymore. Wild animals can't really live in the wild anymore because they have nowhere to live. No. Have you been to Australia? Literally, like, 90% of Australia is inhabitable by humans. If we not eat cows, other animals will do it. No, that's not the point. The point isn't the point isn't that we overfeed on cows. It's that we replace cows because we can grow their meat without needing them. Well, you can't operate a forklift either. You can figure it out. They can figure it out. I think it's as simple as that. I think operating a forklift is slightly easier than living in the wild with no help. Especially as, like, an animal. Humans can live in the wild pretty well because, like, well, we're humans, you know. No need to flex on other species, but we are humans. Not all species have the same things going for them as humans do. Ow. And even then, humans can only barely live in the wild. Animals have instincts. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of those instincts are overwritten, like, during domestication. Yeah. Like, sure, they still have some instincts, but, like, I don't know. I feel like my dog is pretty... I was gonna say lobotomized, but I don't think that's the right word for it. No way his ass would survive without human supervision. Yeah. Human make gun, human superior, exactly. Wild animals must be using cheat engine. No, it's not that. It's just that they've always been wild, so they've never known better, right? They haven't been brainwashed by humans to be pets. I don't know, man. Then again, I mean, is it really the end of the world if cows go extinct? Like, if we really don't need cows anymore, I don't really mind if they just disappear. I don't really like cows. I don't think they're cute in any way. I don't, like... I think we should just rank every animal based on cuteness, right? Like, decide if an animal should go extinct or not based on if it's cute or not. I feel like that's the main factor, right? Like, cows aren't cute, so they don't really need to, you know, they can go extinct. How do you think stray cats survive? Yeah, but cats are like literal designed hunting machines. And yeah, no, that's the other thing. Cows aren't predators, right? Sure, they can fend for themselves a bit, but like, cows aren't really designed to, you know, survive. Not like survive aggressively, but like, you know, survive well. A cow just has to eat grass all day, infinite food. Yeah, but they're easy prey for other animals, right? Like, farmers already have issues with, like, foxes and stuff killing their livestock. Imagine what cows would be like if they had no protection at all. They're literally just free food for any predator that walks across them. They're herd animals, and a herd is terrifying. Yeah, but what happens when their numbers start dwindling? Herd only works when there's a lot of them. Darwinism, yeah. Cows should evolve. They need like turret mounts or something. Put a gun on a cow. Make them evolve like that. You do realize there are other animals that aren't predators or a wild animal. I know, I know. I just feel like prey would have a harder time at like becoming wild, right? And when is it going to happen? Grass is going to be around for quite a while. That's what you think, dude. At the rate that I'm eating grass, it's going to be gone by like tomorrow. I ate it all. Sorry, I got the stupid image. I got the stupid image stuck in my head. I got this image stuck in my head. I must now show it with you. Okay, there you go. There's your daily brain rot. Eated? Nah, ated, man. I ated it. No, grass is bad food. Like, even for cows. I mean, cows have like 4 stomachs just to digest the grass. I mean, grass isn't good food, but it's the only thing they eat. Cows should be buffed with tougher skin and sharp teeth. I don't want to see buff cow fangs.
Оружие за спину.
Are you're talking as if there are dinosaurs in the UK. What is going to kill a cow? Dude, you have not been into England. I was almost mauled to death by a T-Rex yesterday, okay? Trust me, man. England is still in the Stone Age. We still have dinosaurs walking around. African bovids. That's a cool name. Invisibility cloak, yes. That's what cows need. I want this yellow stash. Please give advanced tools, that would be based. Man, he did. That's zombified. Bunch of zombified. Cows will have bulls with them. Bulls are big and scary. That is kind of true. Ammo smithing kit. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I wouldn't be happy, but... Gunsmithing kit, I don't mind. The only kit that I get visibly sad to see is the drug making kit. Drug making kit is actually like F- tier. The famous dinosaurs from the Stone Age? Yeah, man. You weren't there? Yeah, if it's a drug making kit, I'm just gonna end stream. Stream over, I hated it. Dude. Zombie jump scare. Dude, streamer, aim please. Dude, I swear the bullets were going straight through his head. If you can. That was not my aim. Clueless. Portable meth lab. Walter. Would chickens revert back to dinosaurs? I would love to see that happen. That would be cool of hell if that actually happened. Just slowly watch chickens re-evolve into dinosaurs. Okay, please. Something good, please. Thank God. Dude, I would actually snap if I saw. Stupid drug making kit. Yeah, that's better. Unevolve. Spooky. I should probably not... Yeah, let me go back. I could go die to mercenaries, but I feel like I'm not going to do that today. You got gamma to work? Very nice. Now you must suffer by playing the game. Why is it my screen goes black when I turn off my shaders? Did you delete the shader cache? Am I interested in ARPGs? What's that? I know what an RPG is, but what's ARPG? Ass RPG. Diablo Path of Exile? Nah, not really. No, not really. I haven't really played those games. Action RPG. I prefer ass RPG, to be honest.
Так, парень, оружие спрячь.
Big kiss on the lips. Dude, did you win again? Oh no, I thought still have one. free my voice to use. I don't think so. He has to gamble his way to freedom. I haven't played any Dark Souls game. I have not. I mean to at some point. But I have not played any Dark Souls game. So I can't tell if I will enjoy it or not. Did you see that dinosaur meme game getting made into a real thing? What? Play at least DS3. DS1's too clunky. To be honest, I'd probably just get Elden Ring. I'm sure some people will hate me for playing Elden Ring as my first Dark Souls game, but I don't know. It seems the most appealing. As it's the most modern. Is that a mission? Oh god. Please, I hope I'm not screwed. Do you recommend KVMS? It's good mod, I just don't like the style, but you may like it. It's purely personal preference. Oh, the dinosaur with sword one. I think I saw that. Elden Ring is really good. Yeah, so I've heard. That's probably why I would probably choose that one as my first Dark Souls game if I ever get around to playing it. KVM. KVMS hits your FPS. The suit will make us run faster at launch. KVMAS. I didn't notice having too much frame rate issue when playing with that. I know HD models has some issues with lag spikes and stuff, but KVMAS seems a bit better. That was not a good time to run out of stamina. Oh, this has more weight carried actually. Some good mods for Elden Ring. Don't tell me about mods. Playing Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3, they are the most playable, but you will not be able to play others after that. Can you update Gamma partially? We have blackouts, and I only have 2 to 4 hours at a time. Updating Gamma shouldn't take you 2 to 4 hours, unless you literally have like, I don't know, maybe you literally have like 1 byte per second, but Gamma updates should only take like an hour max. But no, to my knowledge, you can't partially update it. You have to do it all at once. It only replaces models. Oh, yeah, dude, I hate when mods do that. I hate when mods say they do one thing and then change some random part of another thing. Like, dude. Like, your mod is literally just a simple retexture. Why do you change the stats? Yeah, unfortunately, Stalker mods is not too... well, not too rare when it comes to that, which is quite annoying. Oh my god, can the alarm stop?
Я тебя слушаю.
Dude, the mission's over. Why is the alarm still going? That's a redone thing, I think. Dude. That's gonna play for the rest of the game, isn't it? You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, okay, of course it goes off the second I... God damn it. Well, it is off now. F you, cat. Anyway, let's repair this gun for real. For realsies. Sometimes you have to put 30 plus bullets into someone with mods, so I don't know. I don't know, depends on the bullet and depends who you're shooting, I guess. Because you can definitely dump a magazine into someone in Gamma and then wipe it off. It's definitely a possibility, but Yeah. Steel wool, type C. God damn it, I can't buy a type C. You cat. I have to wait until tomorrow. Let's craft the medium armor repair in the meantime then. Zvezda field sewing. Field Zvezda sewing. I need more Zvezda. There we go. Pretty sure this armor is just a flat out upgrade. Apart from it being freedom, I guess. Belt slots and weight carried. Dude, the weight carried is so much lower. It's like 10 kilograms less. Why? Ugh. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it then. I mean, what? +1 ballistic and +3. Yeah. Okay. No. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not repairing. To tell you if you will enjoy Elden Ring, I started attacking a boss before the stream and I still didn't beat it. Yeah, but I'm like the best gamer in the world, okay? I'm a streamer, you know? Therefore, I'm instantly the best at any game. So I'll probably one-shot Elden Ring, you know? No deaths. Hardest difficulty. See you, Super. Have a good one. Lona is pretty much the same as GTV start in Rostock. The main difference is you can't set up a base in Yantar, not Yantar, Yanov. In the mid game, you can't go to Yanov for a base as duty because freedom. It's the main difference. Duty is quote-unquote easier because you kill freedom and mercenaries, which, you know, are very common. So presuming you don't die to them, you can get a lot of loot. Get a lot of loot. Unless you disguise in. Yeah, but having to wear a disguise while you're in your base just sounds really painful. So I think I'd pass that, to be honest. Pass for that. Also, the disguise system in this game is janky at best. So, especially playing Ironman mode, I would not trust the disguise system to protect me. Especially in Ironman mode.
Я тебя слушаю.
It's working now. Thank you. Wait, what did I do this time? You're welcome, kind stranger. I don't know what I did, but you're welcome. In Elden Ring, there's no difficulty, only cowards who level up and use any other weapon than starting ones. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played Elden Ring. Freedom is really unbalanced because you are neutral with most factions and you get the quest for bandits for free companions. Yeah, that's like the only good thing about freedom though. So it's not that unbalanced. Everything about freedom completely sucks ass. Everything else. Why are all these guys angry? This guy is the funky P90.
Живища. Ну, отлично.
Слушаю тебя.
I don't know. Freedom is cringe. Simple as. It's crazy to think that Rostock is controlled by Freedom in Stalker 2. It's gonna be wicked, wild, wacky. That it's gonna be interesting. That's the word I'm looking for. Freedom is cringe, duty buff, oily men. Yes. How often do you listen to music while gaming and while gaming on stream? Well, I am listening to music now. You can't hear it because you're on YouTube, but if you watch on the Twitch stream, then I listen to music and we have song requests. When I'm not streaming, normally I just put on something in the background. I'm the type of guy that just likes background noise, right? Like if I'm playing a game that doesn't require too much attention, I'll just put on like a YouTube video or a live stream in the background. And like I'll just use it as background noise when I'm playing a game. So I don't know. I have Zoomer brain. I must have constant stimulation or whatever. Doesn't that give you earworms? I have not checked, but I don't think I have earworms. Didn't Freedom move from Dark Valley to Army Warehouse? Dark Valley? Bandits on Dark Valley.
Время дорого. Рассказывай.
That's not what it means, though. Yes, I don't know. I don't have worms, thank you. I am wormless. Earworm means a catchy song or tune that runs. I mean, I don't know. I guess that only happens if you listen to the same song on repeat. I typically don't. I listen to a lot of songs. And CS Freedom was there? Yeah. We only have worm coin, exactly. We have monetized our worms. Good taste? What, me? Dude, I have the perfect taste of music. In fact, only I have a good taste of music. No one else has good taste of music. Only I do. Yeah. Yes, totally. Oh, there's a Stalker announcement. Gamma would be better if it had a story. Gamma would be better if it had more quests to do. And a story, yeah, I guess. Although, to be fair, the story doesn't matter too much because, you know, you replay this game so much that, I mean, it does have a story. It's just, you know, you replay this game so much that it's like, yeah. Gamma needs more quests. That's what I say. Like, I say this every time. I can name every single quest in Gamma. Like, there's only 10 different types of quests. And if you categorize them even more, there's only like 3 different types of quests. You know, fetch item, search stash, kill person. Like that is literally all of the quests in Gamma. Repeatable ones. Okay, well, I think my game is telling me that I need to go to bed. Because, yeah. You can have dog jump scare for part 2. Do I have any other images? Any other funny images here? The cat is still British, I just realized. Gamma lacks the atmosphere of the original games? I don't think so. I think it's just you probably played it so much that you're numb to it. Because I think I do remember Stalker Anomaly having a good atmosphere the first couple times I played it. Is there a goal with these Ironman streams? Yeah, it's to beat the living legend. That's the goal. I have to beat the main storyline without dying. See you at high noon. Yeah, I'm done here anyway. I'm done. Chat, I'm done. I am finished. That's why you need Stalker too. Yeah, but we can only wait. Anyway, chat. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Hope you all take care. Hope you all have a good one. And yeah, take care, guys. Have a good one. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.